Getting today's workout started with a brand new workout. Active stretching. Pay attention. It is the same for the whole month. So I want you to start anticipating the movements so that you can breathe a little deeper. You can sink a little lower every time you hit it up. Here we go. Top of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Shift the weight into your heels. Let your tail fall heavy. So release some of that tension. Hips away from those ribs. Belly pulls in. Good. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together ever so slightly. Broaden through your chest. Here we go. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze towards your thumbs. Lengthen your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, halfway up. Parallel chest to the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Take it all the way to the top. Begin again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse it all the way up again. Hinge. Half lift. Melt it down. You have 2 more. Belly pulls up. Shoulders pull away from those ears. Last one. Hold that second forward fold. Hold it here. Soften your knees if you need to. Plant your hands down. Alternating, bending one knee at a time. Right, left, right, left. Let your head fall heavy. Tilt your tail up to the sky and press your rib cage towards your thighs. Here's 4. Here's 3. 2. Last one. Lengthen both of those legs. Step your left foot back. Squeeze your bum, square your hips up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands. Frame your right foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Change sides, right leg steps back. Squeeze your bum, square up your hips. Inhale, lift to rise. Exhale, fold down. Step it forward. Step your left foot back. Inhale. Exhale. Step up, change sides. Lift tall. Beautiful. I want you to feel the length in that back hip flexor. Rise up. Fall with control. Beautiful. Good. Hold your crescent lunge here. Pop your back heel forward. Bend your knees, scoop and tuck your hips and pulse it. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the heck out of your butt. 4, 3. Hang out nice and low. Lift your heel. Squeeze your bum, hips, shoulders square. You have 4 left. Belly and chest proud. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your back leg. Lower your hands. Change sides. Inhale up. Press your back heel forward. Bend your knee, tuck and scoop your hips. We're pulsing. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Front heel lifts it up and down. Lift and lower. Keep your balance. Keep that back knee low. You have 4 left. 3, then you're stepping your back foot up. 2, step into a chair squat. Inhale your arms up. Hold here and pulse. You have 8, 7. You stay there. I'm turning. 4, 3. Hang nice and low. Cross your right arm under your left. Good. I want you to hinge at your hips and then slide your forearms on the outside of the legs. Now draw your knees out slightly. Press. Good. As you draw your knees out, think about pressing your chest into those arms. 4. Holding it wide in 3, 2. Hold out. Sink into those arms. Big breath. Expand through that rib cage. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale. Find that chair squat. Left under right now. Hinge. Good. And then slide those forearms right down the outer part of your leg. Press open. Press open. Sink that chest. This should feel nice through the upper back and shoulders. 2, hold it out wide. Hold it. Big breaths. Good, turn your head. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, step your left foot back. Hop your back heel up. Bend your front knee. Square your hips. Belly in. Yes, you can. Inhale that left arm up. Bend at your elbow. Palm on that shoulder. Open up. Keep your hips heavy, right? So you don't want to arch that back and reach it to the back wall. Clasp your hands behind your back. Drive your heel down. Drive those knuckles back. 4, 3. Tricep on that left side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. 4 more. Beats. Here's 4, 3. Clasp those hands behind your back. Lift, release it, lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pull those thumbs away from your tail. Here's 4, 3. Step up. Let's change sides. Good. Inhale, right arm. Bend your elbow. Hand palm on that shoulder blade. Open up through that armpit. Good. Crawl those fingertips down your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive that heel down. Maybe. Squeeze those elbows and shoulder blades together. Pull your belly in. You are not arching. Tail reaches to the floor. Here's 4, 3. 1 more in that tricep. Inhale. Good. Bend. Inhale. Really open up that armpit. 4, 3. Clasp. And drive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Feet are hip width apart. Weight is in your heels. Spread your toes out. Round through the pads of your toes, the ball of your foot, and all 4 points of the bottom of your feet. Shoulder rolls. Let's go. Up, down, and back. Open up in the chest. Expand through your collarbones. Here's 4, 3. Tail reaches to the floor. Keep your shoulder blades in your back pockets. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips forward. Fold, soften your knees. Let your belly rest on those thighs. Drop your head. No wrinkles in the back of that neck. Draw your belly button into your spine. Begin to straighten your legs as you lift your chest up. Halfway, you're now parallel to the floor. Walk out to a plank. Drop to your knees if you need to. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Your shoulders are on top of your wrists. Press your heels on top of your toes. Draw your belly in. Your butt is below your shoulders. Squeeze your bum. Here we go. You have 8, 7. Hold steady. 4, 3, 2. Walk your right foot in. Bend your right knee. Hover that kneecap above the floor. Left foot follows. Hovering tabletop. Now step your right foot back, followed by your left. Here we go. In. That's 2. You've got 2 more. Shoulders on top of your wrists. Good. Switch your leading leg left side. Here we go. Left, right, left, right. 3 more. Left, right. Good. Drop those kneecaps. Hover. 1 more. Yes, you can. Hold your plank. 8, 7. Press your heels on top of toes. Here's 4, 3. Down dog. Hips up, hips back. Let your heels settle to the ground. Spread those fingers out. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. As you exhale, draw your rib cage towards your thighs. Tilt your tail up to the sky. Good. Your armpits are open. You have nothing closed in that shoulder angle, right? Tail high, bend your knees. Good. Hovering, down dog. Good. Now I want you to shoot forward, straighten your legs into a plank. Now I just want you to reverse that hovering down dog. So kneecaps stay low, butt stays high, and then you just extend your legs into that down dog. Let's do that again. Hovering, shoot to plank. Hover, butt up, down dog. Straighten your legs. Again, slow. down. Shoot, squeeze your bum. Back. Straighten your legs, single tempo. Hover, plank, hover, dog. Hover, plank, hover, dog. One more time. Next time you shoot into your plank, bring your right knee with you. Hover, knee drive. Hover, straight up. Hover, knee drive. 2 more, you can. Last one, hold that right knee into your chest. Good, from the top of your toes to your shin and your knee. Tap to the floor. Now press away, round your back. Knee pulls up to your chest. Tap, round, tap, round. 4 more. 4, up squeeze. 3, belly in. 2, bring that knee, drive it to your chest and pulse. You have 8, 7, 6. Yeah, you can. 4, 3, step your right foot in between your hands. Cartwheel your hands. We're just changing sides. You're now in a runner's lunge. Left foot is in between your hands. Yes? Step back into a plank, please. Here we go. Step it in. Step your left foot in. Right foot in. Left foot out. Catch that beat. You have 3 more. Left in. Right in. Hover those kneecaps. 2 more. In. Belly in. Back is flat. Last one. Then you're switching sides. Lead with your right. Right in. Left in. Right out. Left out. In. 2 more times. Squeeze. Power. Hold that plank, please. And thank you. Down dog. 4, 3, hover your down dog. Bend your knees. Keep your butt high. Keep your armpits open. Shoot into plank. Bring your belly button to the spine. Hover down dog. Straighten your legs. All the way up. Knees bend. Shoot forward. Knees bend. Straight up. 2 more, and then you bring that left knee with you. 1 more, both feet grounded. Here it comes. Left knee drives. I like it. Left knee drives. Left knee holds. Hold it. Tap, press round. Tap, press round. 3, 2, drive that knee, chin to chest. 4, and 3, 2, 1, plank down dog. Well done. Shift into your plank. Step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Step your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Get off those arms. Belly in. Butt is low. Butt is back. Chest is proud. Stand up. Bring your arms overhead. And then lower them down out to the side. Step your feet back. Good. Now left foot outside of the left hand. Right foot outside of the right hand. Butt is low. Belly in. Chest is proud. Stand all the way up. Squeeze your bum. Squat low. Step back. Step up. Lift and lower. Step back. Step up. Next time when we stand up, let's lift our heels with us. At-Home. Lift. Lower. Back, back. In. Up, down. Option. Hop forward. Releve. Hop back. Option. Hop, 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 hop. Pull your belly in. Point your toes if you're taking your feet off the ground. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold your low squat. 4, 3, tail down, belly in, all the way up. Hands on your hips. Catch your breath. Heel toe. Your weight is standing. Shake it out. Grab your hand weights. Something a little heavier. Maybe 2 weights in one hand. Maybe a single heavy. This is 8
I will more than likely be moving down to a 5, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Weight is in that right foot. Stack ears, shoulders, hips. Flex your left foot and then lift it out to the side. You're not hiking your hip up. It's just a lateral movement. Bicep curl. Here we go. 8, 7, belly in, right knee is soft. It's not locked out. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. Here's 3, 2. We're adding an overhead press. Bicep curl, overhead press. Return, lower down. Watch my palm. Palm to shoulder, palm to the front of the room. Back to the shoulder, lower down, single tempo. 1 up, rotate, in and back down. 1 up, rotate, in and back down. No swinging. Squeeze your shoulder blades and knit your rib cage together. Zip up your pants. 1 more. Then we add that left leg. Good. Tick-tock. Up, 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 squeeze, down. Up, up, squeeze, down. Lift, lift. Lower with control. Lift, lift. In. Next one, hold that weight. Overhead. Micro bend and extend. Pulse that left leg. You have 8, 7, 6. I know you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Switch hands. Pound that left, right side out if you need to. We're not done yet. Take that left leg. Bring it back behind you. Your ankle is now in line with your hip. It's not out. It is under. I'm turning to the side. Palm faces out. So it's an underhand grip row. Underhand grip row. Drop that left kickstand if you need to. You have 4. Weight is in the right heel. 3, 2. We're adding a kick back. Here we go. Row, kick back, bring it in, release. Row, kick back, bring it in, release. Good. Knuckles to the ceiling in that kickback. It should feel funny. 3 more. Up. Squeeze shoulder blades. Belly in. Good. Now we're going to make this nice and smooth. Combination. Stand up. Bicep curl. Leg out to the side as that overhead press. Then lower that weight. Lower your leg. Leg kicks behind you. And you're going to row and kick it back. So it goes up and out, down and back. Up and out, down and back. Lift it out, sweep behind. Here's my 5 pounds. Coming in 4 more. Palm forward, knuckles behind. Last one. Woo! Bring it in, ground both feet, bend your elbow, 90 degrees, thumb to the ceiling, little punch, out, in. Single leg, 8, 7, 6. Drive that core in, 4, 3. Release, relax, change sides. Yes, you can. Good, shift the weight into your left foot. Arches stay parallel, right? So it's just a lateral. I don't want it back. I don't want it front. I don't want that hip up, straight out to the side. Bicep curl, let's go. 8, 7, soften that left knee. 6, weight is in the heel. Stack ears, shoulders, hips. 4, 3, 2. Let's add that overhead press. Up, rotate, back in, back down, again slow. Up, rotate, in, down. You got it. Up. Make it as smooth as you want. Add your tick, tock, in and down. Elbow, press. Elbow underneath your shoulder, in, down, underneath your shoulder. Don't hike that hip up. I know you're tired. Last one, hold that weight overhead. Micro bend and extend. Let's go. Little bend, little lift. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Take that right leg behind you. Hinge at your hip. Underhand grip. Row. Hips are square. Right eye of the hip faces the floor. Here's 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 3. Belly in. 2. Kick it back. Let's go. Add your right. Kicks in. If you need to, drive that elbow high and keep it high as you extend that arm behind you. 3. Belly in, hip square. 2. This weight is heavy. Last one. Combination. Take it all the way overhead. Down. Pull it back. And then you can start to make that nice and smooth. You still want that curl and tricep, that curl and press. You can just make it smooth. You can try to make it smooth. Wobbles and bobbles are always welcomed because that's where you find stabilization. That's where you recruit all of those muscles to control and protect that joint. Yes? Last one. All the way back. All the way up. Bring it in. 90-degree bend in that elbow. Thumb up. Little punch. Let's go up. Up. Press forward and forward. You have 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Round through both feet. Drop your weights off. Grab your bar and keep your ball close by. The ball is going to be on the right side of your mat. Let me add a little house here for my ball so it stays in place. Bar in front, belly in, heels together, toes and knees turned out slightly. Doesn't have to be drastic. Pop off your left heel. Pop off your right heel. And then walk your heels together to touch. Yes. Belly in. Here we go. Pulse it. 8, 7, diamond shape. Press those thighs back. Squeeze your bum. You have 4. You have 3, 2. Hang out nice and low. Press those thighs and knees back. Think about your kneecaps reaching from your big toe and pressing back. Beyond those pinky toes, belly, and here's 8, 7, 6, happy face with those hips. 4, 3, hip to rib, right, left, tail down and heavy, belly in and cinch your waist. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, take it low and slow for 4, 3, 2, don't bounce off those heels, take it up, 2, 3, press that diamond shape back. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, do it again. 4, 3, chest up, 4, 3, one more time. 4, 3, squeeze the heck out of those heels. 4, 3, 2 beats down, 2 beats up. It goes down and down, lift to rise, down and down. Lift 2, rise 2 more. You can. Chest up, thighs back, butt tight, single tempo. 8, I'm not going low. 7, I'm finding my form. 5, heel squeezing. 4, yeah. 3, chest proud. 2, 1. Step your feet out wide. Toes and knees are turned out. Bend your knees. Little. 4 more. Here's 4. Ground through those heels. 3, 2. Now when you squat and stand, Try to pretend like you're dragging your heels together. Hello, inner thighs. You have 4. Press, squeeze. 3. Butt tight. 2. Hold it halfway down. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Turn your toes and knees to face forward. Squat to stand. Send it back. Lift it up. Send it back. Lift it up. Squeeze your booty at the top. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Pulse. 8, 7. Tail down. 4, 3. Toes and knees turned out. Plie. Toes and knees face forward. Squat. Plie. Squat. Turn it out. Bring it in. Turn it out. Bring it in. 2 more. Last one. Turn your toes and knees out. Alternating, lifting heel. It goes right side, left side. Right side, left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your hips. Right, left, right, left. 4, 3. Press those heels down. 2, 1. Both heels are grounded. Yes, you can. And pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Pick up your bar. Turn to the right. It plants on the inside of that right foot. Reach for your ball. Place it at underneath your back knee. That right arm sweeps out. I want you to pulse. Squeeze that ball. Squeeze that butt cheek. Eye of the hip. Presses forward. Don't lose your ball. 8, 7, 6. 4, 3. Lift your front heel up and down. 8, 7. Squeeze your butt. 6, 5, 4. Combination of the 2. In 3, we're adding lifting, pulsing. 1. Let's go. Lift, pulse, return. Lift, pulse, return. Here's 4. Here's 3. Pull that belly in. 2 and 1. Bend over. Place your ball back in front of you. Let's get some blood flowing in that back leg. Kneecap touches the floor. Both legs lengthen. Touch the floor. Both legs lengthen. Place your right hand on top of the bar. Left hand underneath single tempo. 8, press down. 7, push away. 6, can you tap that kneecap? 5, 4, it's a tap, not a sink. 3, 2, good. Hold your lunge. Hover that knee above the mat. Pick up that bar. Press it down. Pick up that bar. Press it down. 2 more. Last one. Pick it up. Pick that bar up. Press it down. Straighten your legs. Come back to that lunge. Here's your tempo. Up 1, down 2. Up 3, down 4. Up 1, down 2. Up 3, down 4. You have 1 to go. Hold, final pulsing. You have 8, 7, turn to the front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Take your right hand, reach over, turn to the left. That ball is now underneath your back leg. Your bar is on the inside of that left foot. Get low on that ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Square your hips up, tuck your left hip under, press your right hip forward, squeeze the heck out of that butt. 8, 7, 6. Front heel is lifting in 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go. Up, down, squeeze your booty. Chest up, chest proud. Here's 4, combination coming up. In 3, 2, heel lifts. You are pulsing back knee. Pulse lower. Pulse down. Woo! Woo! Legs on fire. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Reach down, grab your ball, tuck it away. That is your break. Tap your back knee. Tap and lengthen. Tap and lengthen. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. 4. Left hand on top. 3, 2. Hold low. We're pulsing. 8, 7. Get that back. Kneecap down. 4, 3. Lift that bar. It goes up. Press it down. Take that sword out. Put it back in. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now you're going to straighten your legs. Lower back down to your lunge. Up 1, down 2, up 3, down 4, up, slam, lift, control. 1 more. You can. Hold. Bar in front of those knees. Belly in. Hips are down. Hips are heavy. 4, 3. Hold those hips nice and low. Draw a big circle. Change directions. Your heart and belly button face forward the whole time. Two more, either side. 4, 3, full range of motion. Squeeze your bum, press your thighs back. 2. Last one. Woo! Heel toe your way to standing. Pull that bar off to the side. Grab a hand weight, a single hand weight. It can be a 5. It can be an 8. It is up to you. I'm going to bring both over in case I'm feeling frisky. 1 weight. Flex your feet and place it right on top of those ankles. To do that, bring your knees into your chest. Balance, squeeze your knees and thighs together. Knees on top of hips. Belly button prints itself into the mat. There is no room from your back to the mat. Yes? Hands down. Pulse. Lift. Lift. Press those fingers to the wall in front of you. 8, 7, 6. Up, crunch, up, crunch. Here's 4, 3. Hold it lifted. Bounce mini basketballs. Bounce mini basketballs. 8, 7. Belly button to spine. 6. Squeeze your knees. 5. Chin off your chest. 4. Relax your shoulders. 3. Don't clench your jaw. 2. Keep your knees where they are. Release head, neck, and shoulders. Where is your low back, right? So you feel that want to lift. So counteract that. You can lift your shins up slightly. Pull your belly button in. Hands behind your head. Now lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Arms come with you. Up and down. Little lift, little lower. Little lift, little lower. You are not allowed to lift your low back off of the mat. Keep it up. Squeeze your knees and thighs. That will help you. Here's 4. Here's 3, 2. Hold it lifted. Hold it lifted. Palms to the ceiling. Swim, stroke those arms. Flutter, flutter. Good. Lift your tail off the mat. Scoop your belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. Release head, neck, and shoulders. Knees into your chest. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my heavier weight. I went from 5 to 8. Extend your left leg at a 45 degree. Take that weight into your right hand. It's on the outside of your right leg. Sit up. And I want you to thread that weight underneath your right leg. It comes into your left hand. Switch your knees. 45 degree bend in, 90 degree bend in your left, 45 degree angle in that right straight leg. Thread under, switch. So you're making a figure 8 design with that hand weight. A figure 8 design. Your heel, when that leg is straight, does not need to drop below 45 degrees. It absolutely can if you feel like your low abs have the strength to do that without your low back lifting. 4, 3, 2, listen up, change directions. So now that weight is in your left hand. It's on the inside of your right thigh. You're changing the direction of your figure 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, down. Release that core. Woo! Roll over to your left side. Come up onto your left forearm. Right, bottom knee is bent. Right leg is straight. And then I want you to take that weight right onto that thigh. Lift and lower your top leg up, down, pinky toe to the sky, big toe to the floor. 4, belly in. 3, shoulders stacked, chest open. 2, hold it up halfway. Now it's hip height, yes? Press your heel back and then bring it up in line with your hip. Press it back, back square, back, up. Chest doesn't move, back doesn't arch. Heel drives back and use your core to pull it forward. 3, 2, hold it at that back angle. Hold it at that back angle. Good. And now it's like you're pedaling a bicycle. Pedal that bike. 4, 3, keep that shoulder on top of your elbow. 2, drive that heel all the way back. Keep your knee bent. Change directions. Reverse your bicycle. Good. Now we're pedaling backwards. Try to keep that ankle hip height. 3, 2, belly in. Last one, hold that straight leg at a back diagonal. Lift pulse, lift pulse, lift pulse, lift pulse. 8, 7, 6, don't lean that chest forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Weight down. Bend your knees, pound that hip and glute out. Sit up, sweep your legs to the other side. Bring that weight with you. You're down on your right forearm. That forearm's parallel to the top edge of your mat. That weight is on top of your top leg. It is now your left leg. Lift and lower. Pinky toe up, big toe down. Pinky toe up, big toe down. Squeeze your booty. Tempo never matters. Form always will. You have 4, belly in. 3, 2, hold it up, hip height halfway. Press that heel back. Use your core to bring it back square. Heel back. Good. That ankle's right underneath your hip. Diagonal. Hip, diagonal. 4, don't bring your chest with you. 3, keep your shoulders on top of one another. 2, hold that angle back behind you. Bend your knee. Pedal your bike. Right? So all the way back. Bring your knee to your chest. Use your core. Drive and push. 2. Last one. Change directions of your bicycle. Try to keep that ankle knee in line with your hip. Press it all the way back. 2 more. Use your core. Last one, hold that back diagonal. Little lift, little pulse. Squeeze the heck out of your booty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes, we did it. You took my heart and you held it. It's time to cool things down. Come up against a wall. So you're about an arm's width away from your wall. You can always adjust your feet in case that's not as comfortable. Start to walk your hands up above your shoulders, and then maybe you take some small steps back. And you'll notice your chest and head will naturally begin to fall through those arms. I don't want you to wing out those elbows. So think about hugging your biceps in towards your midline and then keeping those elbows right underneath your wrists. Good. Press into the wall. And then as you exhale, surrender a little lower. Keep your belly in, keep your tail pointing down and back, not scooping up. Inhale, press into the wall. Exhale, melt. Let those shoulders fall down. Keep those elbows underneath your wrists. Inhale, press, exhale, release. Hold that release. Now you're going to inhale and walk your fingertips up that wall. And then keep walking. Lift your chest. Lift your chin. See if you can press your armpits on that wall. Chin is lifted, belly is in. I keep moving away from the wall because I cannot talk when I am up there. Beautiful. Start to bring it back to neutral. Walk your hands together slightly and then start to melt down that wall. Allow your elbows to touch. Be cognizant of your core, right? We're not just slouching and releasing. We are in control. Begin to bend your elbows. Hands come in to a prayer. And then maybe you bend those elbows. Thumbs towards the back of your neck. Maybe that head falls through. Ow. That is big into the triceps. Big into the lats for me. Don't release in your core. Protect that low back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those arms. Press onto the wall. Round and roll. Up. Nice and easy. Release from that wall. Roll your shoulders a few times. Either way. And then come over to a wall that has a flat surface. You notice there's a little bit of a lip on that side. So I really want to be able to choke up against the wall. I'm going to slide my toenail side of my leg, of my foot, up against the wall, and then slowly let it slide so that my knee comes down to the mat. Hips are square, and then guess what? I can already feel how tight my quads and my hip flexors are. If you are right there with me, maybe this is where we're at. Maybe this is as far as we go. If you need to double up with a pillow underneath your knee, if that bothers you in any fashion, please do so. Knowing the closer your knee is to your wall, you'll be able to roll off your kneecap and hit a little bit more of your quad, which will feel much more comfortable. So tuck your right hip back, press your left hip forward. Tuck your right hip back, press your left hip forward. Good. Now inchworm those right toes out ever so slightly. Good. If you are like me, your mouth is watering right now, right? Lots of tightness, lots of restriction. So just focus on your breath. We harbor so much stress, anxiety in our hips, right? All of those muscles. There's a lot of intertwining. There's a lot of connection points through the hips, the hip flexors. So just breathe. Good. See if you can place those hands on top of that right thigh. I'm going with the forearms. Now I want you to squeeze your bum and think about tucking, scooping your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the glutes. Release that pelvic tilt. Good. Squeeze your butt. Scoop and tuck. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Squeeze. Scoop. And now drive that hip flexor forward. Drive it forward. Drive it forward. Release. One more time. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Scoop and tuck your hips. And then press
and drive that hip forward. My gosh, mine feels like cement. Release. Come down on your hands. Slide your right foot back. Come away from your wall. Rock your hips side to side. Good. Now walk back towards your wall. Point your right toe, toenails, top of the foot on the wall, and then see if you can slide it straight down. Keep as close to the wall as you can. You might be here, right? Where you're like, I can't even step my foot into a lunge. Hey, that is a-okay with me. As long as you're feeling some stretching through the front of your right leg, and then you should still be able to activate that glute. That's what we're working on. So we're activating the glutes to try to release through the hip flexors and the quads. Believe it or not, the side we just did was my good side. So here we go with the real struggle bus. Tuck your left hip under, press your right hip forward. Tuck your left hip, press that right forward. Good. I can feel tension in my temples, in my neck. This is absolutely a problem area for me with my gymnastics injuries all coming from the low back. The front is what is restricting me from getting the proper movement in that low back, because if something behind you hurts, more often than not, it's the muscles in front or the lack of range of motion. That you need to take a look at. Good. Inchworm those toes forward ever so slightly. Make sure that knee isn't rolling out. So pull that knee right on top of your ankle and press your big toe down. Let's come on to our hands or our forearms. Tuck your left hip, press your right hip forward. Tuck your left hip, press. Good. Now let's squeeze the butt, scoop and tuck, drive forward for 4. For 3, for 2, relax those shoulders, release. Squeeze your butt, scoop and tuck, and then drive. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Squeeze, scoop, press forward. Release. Make sure that left hip doesn't come out. Right, so squeeze, scoop, drive forward. Whoo, release. Hand out, step back, walk to the center of your mat. And then I just want you to rock side to side. From here, just press your hips forward, lower onto your belly. Extend your arms out. And then place your right ear right onto the mat. Bend your left knee, lift your left thigh, lift your left hip, and then you just kick it back behind you. Think about that kneecap being a laser and try to laser beam up to your ceiling. You'll feel a stretch through the chest and the shoulders. You may feel an adjustment in your back, maybe in your hips. So just be nice and easy. You can take that left hand, if you are flexible, unlike me, maybe clasp your hands together, all while pulling that inner thigh away from your midline. Good, let's come back onto our belly. Let's change ears. We're now on our left ear. Bend your right knee, lift your right knee, thigh, and hip. And then we are planting our foot. We are stretching through that left chest and shoulder, and we are laser beaming that kneecap to the ceiling. So maybe you clasp your hands, maybe not. Coming back down onto your chest, onto your belly. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes. Press up into a plank push-up position. Draw your elbows in. Down dog. Sink it back. Rise up onto your tippy toes. And then like lead bricks, drive those heels toward your mat. Let that head fall nice and heavy. Good. Keeping a flat foot or as flat as you can be, step your feet up to your hands. So I want you to walk with your heels down as best as you can. All the way to the top of your mat. So shift your hands. Beautiful. Head hangs heavy. Bend your knees. Chest rests. Rib cage rests on those thighs. As you begin to lift your gaze, your heels will rise up. Good. Lift your gaze. Keep your chest where it is. Now bring your chin to your chest and let's roll back. And then you stand back in to that low squat. Do it again. Roll back. Good. Next time, you're going to roll back and your hands are going to catch the small of your back so we can move into a plow position. Here we go. Roll back. Hands catch the small of your back. Good. Now you can walk your hands up your back. Your tail will reach a little higher. Bending your knees. Maybe those kneecaps just settle into those eye sockets. Maybe your knees come out wide and you give your temples a little squeeze. Maybe you flex those feet and they lower down beyond your head. Maybe you lengthen your legs. Maybe you lengthen those arms. Bring your chin to your chest, but you don't want to glue it there. You still need to breathe. Big, expansive breath all throughout that rib cage, your lungs. Expand, expand, expand. Touch 360 degrees of that rib cage, and then you can release it all. Three more big breaths. Walk your shoulders out of your ears. Drive those heels down and back. Big breaths. Good. Slowly release. Staying on your back. Keeping those knees in your chest. One foot drops at a time. Arms come out to a T, bending at the elbows for a cactus. And then windshield wiper those knees side to side. Good. Keep your knees falling over to the right. Pick up your right foot. Place that foot on the outside of that left knee. And then you can use that as a little bit resistance to open up through that side body. You'll get a little hip and glute stretch on that left side. Slide that right foot off, kneecaps to the ceiling, and then they drop over to the left side. Pick up your left foot. Place it on the outside of that right leg. Press the eyes of your hips open and then drive the inner right thigh down into the floor. Awesome job. Slide that foot off your knee. Pick your kneecaps up to the ceiling. Plant your feet down. Find a little glute bridge. Slowly lower, reaching behind your thighs, hiking up your hips, rolling up to a stand. Great.